The Commissioner of the Ontario Hockey League, Mr. David Branch. Mr. Branch, first of all, to come down here and bring the cup to Windsor, what does that mean to you and to the Ontario Hockey League, to the Canadian Hockey League?
Well, you know what? It's a great day. It's an exciting day. It's a special day because the one thing that I've always admired about Bob Boughner and Warren Reichel, Peter Dobrich when he was involved, and now John Savage, is that they are always trying to do something special. They're always wanting to do something over the top, you might say, for their community, and they never gave up trying, and that meant a lot. And this time their bid presentation was superb. Not that it wasn't before, but it was just, you know, another example of learning from previous experience. And so it's I think important that you can be rewarded for your efforts, and they checked all the boxes in terms of having a projected competitive hockey team, world-class facility in the WFCU, hotels, event atmosphere, support from the community, from the city. So everything was there, Dom, and so we're glad that it's worked out this time in their favor.
You and your staff, Commissioner Branch, have brought this level to almost a world-class event where the entire world does take a look at this. With everything that has evolved over the years, what is significant now in getting this process done and for a city to host this type of event?
Well, I think it's all these things coming together, Dom. And the one thing, too, that we believe in strongly and is an underlying thing that we always look at is the player experience. And is this going to give them a lifelong positive memory? And we really believe, without question, the Windsor experience will do that because everything's here. And it's going to be a very enjoyable opportunity for the players, their families, our fans across the country, because there's people from all across the country that will come. And then you've got, of course, the loyal Spitfire fans. So, I mean, it's something that really has started to feed off of itself. And when you've got the best young players in the world, I'll tell you, and with the game of hockey, you know what? It's neat to see it work.
And it's a lot of fun to see this thing coming together. As this goes on and gets bigger and bigger, as you continue to lead this ship, are you concerned at all, Commissioner Branch? You look at London, they did a great job hosting this event. You look at Kitchener, they've done a great job hosting the event. These are bigger venues. Some of the smaller venues, Owen Sound, Sarnia, things like that. Has this maybe surpassed them, or do you still feel that they can compete and put in a bid to host this event?
Yeah, that's a great point, and it's a challenge, and one that we want to be up to. I mean, we've been in Shawinigan, as an example, recently, in Rimouski, and we have that responsibility to make sure that we don't distance ourselves from who we really are. I mean, some of the markets, whether it's in the Ontario, West, or Quebec regions, are hard-pressed to work, not because of arena size, but more from hotels and banquet facilities. But you know what? Most of our teams are in the game, and we want to make sure they stay in the game, and you can put together a plan that works and state a positive case, as most our centers can. And I think it's terrific. I think it's outstanding. We're going to Red Deer this year. You know, it's not Vancouver or Edmonton or Saskatoon. Red Deer. Heartland. It's great. So it's going to be a fun time.
Television obviously plays a significant role in putting the CHL on the map. It's done a great job. You've had a great relationship with Sportsnet, but now it's evolving again. The younger generation, things are changing. The web has become a big thing. Does the league look at these things, and do you see maybe even the Memorial Cup becoming part of some of that's going on there?
Oh, without question, technology's on the top of everyone's agenda for the very reason, as you describe, young people and what they and how they watch and their habits. That's huge, and we of course have been using the internet for some time. We now are in a position for handhelds and tablets to have our games. It's ever changing. Wow, it's exciting, and we're fortunate. We've got a lot of good, positive, bright young IT people that are helping us move forward in that area as well, along with our broadcast partners, because they want us to be on the leading edge with them.
Finally, Commissioner Branch, the on-ice play, we know the Memorial Cup is going to be an outstanding event you're going to have the best teams there in the country playing for this very prestigious trophy. What do you anticipate that way? Is there any way that this can even, in your eyes, in your vision, can this even get bigger, better?
You know what? You should always challenge yourself, and the answer to that is yes. And I mean, I think we have to continue to look to see where we go next. And I think that the one aspect is the United States, and we've seen the tremendous growth of youth hockey and their junior programming, and we've had meetings of late. We've started to open up the lines of communication with the USHL and USA Hockey, so hopefully we can evolve and create some north-south opportunities, which may very well feed and lead into a national championship.